A deafening silence sits over Hell Prison, a brutal, maximum security fortress carved into a cliffside, isolated, cold, and unforgiving. Storm clouds rumble above, casting deep shadows into the labyrinth of surveillance cameras and steel bars. Zara, 28, dangerously calm with sharp, calculating eyes, stares through the thick glass of her cell window. The other inmates avoid her, not out of fear, out of respect, and because Zara always knows things she shouldn't. Guard number 1, into radio. Sector 9 clear, prisoner 117Z still in lockdown. He walks past Zara's cell without looking in. Zara, whispers to herself, right on time. She turns toward her bed, where her dead body lies motionless, blood smeared across the mattress, neck appearing slashed. The room reeks of iron and something darker, but the real Zara stands by the wall vent, dressed in the dead guard's uniform, perfectly fitted, thanks to months of planning and precise measurements. Her short hair is slicked back. A keycard hangs around her neck, stolen in silence 2 nights ago. Her body doesn't tremble, not from fear, not from excitement. This is routine now. A soft buzz sounds. The lights flicker. It begins. Int. Security room. Same time. Multiple CCTV monitors flicker as the power struggles. Guard captain. Damn wiring again. This place is rotting from the inside. The alarm blares suddenly. Monitor 12, Zara's cell, shows her limp body sprawled on her bunk, blood pooling below. Captain, shouting, lock it down. We've got a body in 117Z. Int. Hell Prison, hallway. Minutes later, smoke begins to drift from the vents. Sprinklers engage. In the chaos, Zara moves like a ghost, sliding down service corridors known only to staff and herself. Every motion is rehearsed, every corner memorized. She passes cell block D, where a prisoner bangs against the bars. Prisoner, grinning. You did it, didn't you? You crazy witch. Zara doesn't respond, only nods once. Cold, precise. Then she vanishes down the hall. Int. Zara's cell. 15 minutes later, guards storm the cell. Blood is everywhere. The room is a crime scene. Guard number 2. Jesus, is that a message? Scrawled across the far wall in blood-red letters. Hell cannot hold me. Gasps echo through the hallway. The captain stares, furious. Captain, where the hell is the body? The corpse is gone. The mattress was staged. The wound was fake. Zara has vanished. XT prison perimeter. Later that night, rain pours down. Spotlights scan the perimeter. Dogs bark furiously in the distance. Beneath a parked laundry truck, Zara lies hidden in a concealed compartment. Her breathing is calm, even as the guards walk inches from her location. She hears the radios buzz. Radio, VO. Be advised, prisoner Zara Malik is presumed dead. Confirmed suicide. No body yet. A guard slams the back of the truck with his flashlight. It echoes like thunder, but they don't find her. The truck rolls forward. Zara opens her eyes, expression blank, except for the tiniest, cruelest smile. Int. Abandoned motel. Hours later, Zara walks into the dim room. A shadowy figure awaits. Her alley, face hidden. She tosses the guard uniform into the corner, revealing a completely new outfit beneath. Elegant, lethal. Alley. They think you're dead? Zara. They hope I'm dead. That's what makes it fun. She lights a cigarette, stares into a cracked mirror. Her eyes gleam with dangerous satisfaction. Zara, softly. Let them mourn, let them panic. Now. I begin the real game. The crowd bustles, and amidst the blur of faces, a woman in a red scarf moves with elegance and purpose. Her name is now Aliyah Khan, a fake identity built from months of stolen documents, forged records, and a backstory designed to be just believable enough. She's no longer Zara Malik, the escaped devil from Hell Prison. That woman is dead, at least on paper. Aliyah deliberately bumps into a uniformed officer, dropping her purse. A small bag of unregistered pills tumbles out. The officer eyes her suspiciously. Officer, Miss, do you have a license for these? She offers a faint smile, almost innocent. Aaliyah, softly. Oh, no, it's not what it looks like. The officer already has his hand on her arm. Inti Metro City Police Station, holding cell, night. Aaliyah sits quietly, hands folded in her lap, surrounded by louder, rowdier detainees. Her calm is unnerving. Enter Inspector Rehan Qureshi, 32, principled, sharp, and slightly jaded from dealing with liars. But something about her intrigues him. He reads her file. Rehan, possession, no priors, clean record. You a pharmacist or a criminal? Aaliyah smirks. Doesn't matter what I am, does it? You've already decided. Rehan stares at her longer than he should. Something about her voice. It's like she wants to be misunderstood. He arranges her release with a warning. She thanks him, eyes lingering. Into police station. Days later she returns, this time as a victim of a robbery, bruises carefully painted on, voice trembling, tears perfectly timed. Rehan, concerned. You again? Aaliyah, softly. You said I could come to you, if I ever needed help. Hook set. Montage, their growing bond. She brings him coffee during late shifts, shares stories of her troubled past, abuse, abandonment, fake trauma layered with just enough truth. He starts opening up too. The pressures of the job, his lonely life, his inability to trust anyone. She laughs at his dry jokes, touches his hand longer than necessary, slowly disarms him emotionally. His colleagues tease him. He brushes it off, but inside, he's falling. He doesn't see the control. He feels the connection. Int. Aaliyah's apartment. Night rain outside. Candlelight inside. She pretends to be scared of a thunderstorm. Rehan, you're safe. No one can hurt you now. She looks up at him with wet eyes. Then, the kiss. Slow, deep, calculated. She pulls away just enough to whisper, Aaliyah, I've never felt this before. With anyone. Into Rehan's office. Later her file lies on his desk. A red flag flashes, a fingerprint discrepancy. He hesitates. Rehan, to himself, who are you? But by now, he wants to believe the lie, and that's exactly what she planned. Aaliyah sits quietly in the defendant's chair, dressed in a modest white suit, her hair covered respectfully. She looks nothing like a criminal, more like a misunderstood woman fighting for a second chance. In the gallery, Inspector Rehan watches, tension in his jaw, hope in his eyes. The charge, possession, with intent to distribute. Aaliyah pleads not guilty. Judge, pending further investigation, bail may be considered under strict supervision. Rehan steps outside to make a call. He's ready to use his personal influence. Dangerous, but his heart has already crossed that line. In T police station, Rehan's office, night. Aaliyah sits across from him. There's soft music playing from the radio. Rain taps the window. Rehan, if this goes through tomorrow, you'll be free. You can start over. She reaches for his hand. Aaliyah, you're the only one who believed me. I won't forget that, Rehan. He smiles, but there's a flicker of doubt in his eyes. Somewhere deep, something doesn't add up, but her touch quiets his instincts. Int, police lockup. Next morning, panic. Aaliyah is gone. The cell door? Unlocked. No signs of forced entry. No guards saw her leave. Officer, it's like she vanished into thin air. Inti, Rehan's office. Moments later, Rehan storms in, opens her file again, heart pounding. He rifles through her belongings, now stored in an evidence bag. Something catches his eye, a postcard tucked into the lining of her bag. The front. A serene image of a coastal port. The back. You believe the girl, but never questioned the ghost. Love is the oldest disguise. His hands tremble. He slams the desk in frustration. Rehan, under breath. Zara Malik. The name hits like a bullet. He types it into the criminal database. A match lights up. Aaliyah Khan equals Zara Malik. The fingerprints weren't just a coincidence. They were manipulated. Hell prison escapee, presumed dead, armed and dangerous. Rayhan's face falls. The shame, the betrayal, the truth. Interpol headquarters, press conference, day news anchor, VO. Breaking news. Inspector Rehan Qureshi is under internal investigation for allegedly aiding the escape of a high-profile fugitive linked to the infamous Hell prison breakout. Flashes of Rehan being questioned, suspended, swarmed by media. XT shipping dock. Night, Aliyah, or rather, Zara, walks through a maze of shipping containers in a sleek black coat, now a different woman entirely. Blonde wig, new passport, new life. She boards a massive cargo ship, destination unknown. As the ship pulls away from the shore, she heads to the lounge, where a small TV screen plays the breaking news. She watches Rehan's fall in silence, sipping red wine. The camera zooms in as she slowly smirks. Zara, to herself. Trust is the easiest chain to break when you wrap it in love. She turns the TV off. Outside, the dark ocean stretches endlessly. A new beginning, a new game. She walks out onto the deck as the ship disappears into the mist. No past, no trace, no remorse. Fade out. Text on screen. Zara Malik was never found. Hell couldn't hold her. Neither could love.